Hello and welcome back to another video. We're shooting this week's watches here at the service Savile Row. Make sure you pop down here, number 32, and come pay us a visit. We're going to be here throughout the whole of December, Monday through Saturday, so make sure you come pay us a visit. As usual, in the description there's a timestamp to each watch, so you can skip to that specific part of the video. There's also going to be a link to skip to the specific watch on the website as well, so take a look. So in regards to viewing these pieces, make sure you give us enough notice, usually 24 hours plus, and let us know which watch you want to see, because not every single watch on the website will be here for display, so let us know which one you want to see in enough advance. Also, a huge thank you for all your support recently. It's been absolutely incredible, especially whilst we've been here at the service. It's only been a few days and already so many of you have come in, so many of you have come and had a look at watches. A couple of you have even purchased some watches, so thank you very, very much, and I really do appreciate it. Also, remember, if you're coming in to pay us a visit at the coffee bar, make sure you say you're with Kibble and the coffee is on us. So without any further ado, let's take a look at the watches. We're going to start with the one I know you guys and girls are waiting for, the Rolex Booklet. Okay, so let's start with the 1982 Rolex Booklet. You'll have to forgive me because I'm currently using obviously a very different setup, so I apologize if it is very, very bright in here. We will try and figure it out for the next video. But here we are. This is a Rolex 16030, which for those of you who know, it is the engine turned bezel. Really, really gorgeous example. Beating away inside here is the automatic caliber 3035. And what makes it a Buckley is this dial. So as you can see, you've got that gorgeous Roman numerals in black, which are printed on the dial as opposed to applied, and you've got black hands as well and a black second hand, and it's been nicknamed the Buckley, which has made it very, very collectible, and people absolutely adore this watch, and you can see why. You know, it's very, very nice and certainly different to the usual array of Datejust we usually see. Now, it is 1982. It comes with its box and booklets, and interestingly, it's got a bit of an unusual box as well, so let's show you this whilst we're here actually. So this is the box. I'd never really seen one of these. Rolex Creation Geneve. Very, very interesting. And the interesting thing as well is that the booklets are stored away inside the lip of the lid. Very, very unusual. But back to the watch. So it comes with a Jubilee bracelet with a folding clasp. Rolex signed, of course. Very, very nice piece. And the dimensions are what you'd expect, which is 36mm by 44mm lug to lug. You've got 11mm thickness and 18mm lug, so perfect for switching out into different straps and everything like that. And here it is on my 6 3/4 inch wrist. There you go, you can see it for scale. Really, really perfect size. I've always loved how these 36mm Rolexes wear, especially on the Oyster, with the Oyster case, sorry. It just makes it wear that little bit larger without being far too large. A really gorgeous piece, and I think it may be gone already, so keep an eye out. If it isn't, feel free to come and view it here at the service, but let me know in advance that you're wanting to view this one. From there to the Amiga Seamaster. Now for one of my favorites in this week's drop, the Amiga Seamaster. Look at that silver dial, absolutely gorgeous. So this is a 1972 Amiga Seamaster reference 166067, and the highlight is that original silver dial, and you can see the original lume dots as well. Really, really gorgeous. Lovely lume in the hands as well. It's exactly the kind of watch you want really when you're looking for these Amiga Seamasters. Very soft lugs, which is how it was naturally done, and this weird sort of bezel thing, which at first glance sometimes you think it's missing a bezel, but that's how it was intended to look. Got an Amiga signed crown there, Amiga Seamaster case back, screw down, and beating away inside this is the Amiga caliber 565, which is an automatic caliber, and you pull the crown all the way out to change the date. So it's a push-pull date on this reference. As I said, it's from 1972, so a nice early watch, and we'll show it here on wrist as well. There it is on wrist, so the dimensions are 36mm, so really, really good dimensions by 44mm. So in terms of those dimensions, that's exactly the same as the Rolex Datejust. It's only 11mm thick and 18mm lug to lug, so really, really good on the wrist as well. So if you're looking for an Amiga Seamaster and you want something slightly different, I think this ticks all the boxes because of that silver dial and the fact it's all original and it looks absolutely stunning. So I wouldn't pass on this one. Now on to a very interesting interesting limited edition Nomos. So, a interesting limited edition Nomos, a very, very stunning subtle blue dial with yellow highlights. Really, really interesting. This was actually made for Timeless, the retailer Timeless in America. It's a limited edition for them of only 100 pieces, and as you can see, it's got the beautiful alpha caliber inside, which is manually wound. You can see the limited edition number there at the top. This does come with its box and papers, as you would expect. A stunning piece at 38mm as well. This one is from September 2016. As I said, it's about 38.5mm, so it wears really, really nice on the wrist. A very sort of different wearing profile to what we usually used to, especially with those elongated lugs and the way they slope around the wrist. Really, really subtle, really, really gorgeous, and very, very underrated. And let's take a closer look at that movement again. Let's get that in frame. Really pretty movement. Very, very well done, especially when you consider the price. And these have been slowly increasing in price, and rightfully so, but this one is still priced at one of the fairest on the market that you can find. So again, a nice little deal, so don't pass up. Now for an affordable and great Tissot. So a 1970 Tissot Visidate. Let's get that in focus. This is a Visidate Pr 516 automatic, really, really gorgeous piece. Again, a silver dial, very nice case, and it comes on its original Tissot bracelet. A very, very nice bracelet which fits the wrist beautifully. You can see those end links as well, the way they fit to the case. This watch was made to be on a bracelet like this. You can see you've got a signed crown as well, as you'd expect. Now, beating away inside this is the automatic Tissot caliber 784-2, and this watch is actually from 1970, bang on. Now, in terms of the dimensions, let's put it on wrist and show you guys and girls a little bit closer. There it is. Try and get that glare out of the way. The dimensions are 34mm by 41mm lug to lug, only 12mm thick and 18mm lugs, and you've got drilled lug holes in the side of the case to make strap changing a breeze, as you can see. Really nice case profile as well. The shape of the case and the way it sits on the wrist is quite unusual and quite fitting as well. So definitely a watch to check out. You've got a screw back in there for the automatic movement. A very, very nice and affordable vintage watch. And if you wanted something like this in Amiga, you'd be paying at least double. So it makes it a very good value proposition for sure. And last but certainly not least, and actually the camera woman's favorite, the Wittnauer. And finally, something that's been a favorite, not just of the camera woman, as I said, but myself and many, many other people who have seen it on Instagram now, a gorgeous 1960s Wittnauer Art-Deco square case. I mean, take a look at those indices. I'm pretty sure I'll put a macro on screen because I'm having a bit of trouble with this camera at the moment, getting it to focus, but really, really gorgeous piece. It's a monocoque case, so you can't get through the case back, only through the front. But a really, really stunning piece nonetheless, manually wound caliber inside, and dimensions are very, very good. Don't be put off when you see 30mm, because remember, it's a square case, so that wears surprisingly well. So 30mm by 37mm lug to lug, including those batten lugs, if you will. Only 9mm thick and 19mm lugs, and we've got it paired on this interesting green strap. Now, this definitely won't be for everyone, but remember guys, the strap only makes up a fraction of the watch, so don't worry too much about the strap. We can always swap it out, but really gorgeous nonetheless, and a very underrated piece, and one I don't think will stick around long. Especially not if my camera woman has her ways. So there you have it, guys and girls. That is this week's drop. Make sure you check them out on the website. Make sure you come pay us a visit here at the service. I'm sorry if this video is a little bit short. We haven't got a lot of time to get all this done, so I'm sorry if it's a bit rushed, but we're doing our best to provide you everything as usual. And I hope to see you guys here soon. Keep safe, keep well, and we'll see you all next time.